This little place is called Larry's Doghouse, and it sells Woodstock souvenirs and memorabilia. That guy over there with the silver hair and black shirt is Artie Kornfeld, and he's half of the team that brought the historic concert to reality. As a 17-year-old kid, I'd seen his picture, but I had no idea that prior to Woodstock, he'd already made a huge mark in the music business. In the early 60s, he was writing songs, collaborating with guys like Jan Berry of Jan and Dean and Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys. The three wrote the iconic song Dead Man's Curve, and later, with Steve Duboff, he wrote The Pied Piper. They also wrote the enchanting Cowsills hit, The Rain, the Park, and other things. In 1967, Artie was hired by Capitol Records as their VP and director of rock music. I'm not sure how or why, but I guess Artie grew restless and became enthralled by the thought of putting on a concert bigger than anything that had ever been done before. Artie had come back to town for the Bethel Woods event on the grounds of the original site, where they were showing the movie that he'd licensed just days before the whole thing got underway back in 1969. If that movie hadn't been made, far fewer people would know exactly what happened there.
I was president of the class of '64 at Adelphi, and I resigned to write, and then I met Jan Berry, and our first three songs were all hits. I adore him, the follow to My Boyfriend's Back. Then we wrote Dead Man's Curve, and then we wrote a bunch of hits with Johnny Crawford from the Riflemen. So Jan Berry and I and Brian Wilson and myself, everything we wrote made the charts. You know? And then when I produced Davy Jones before with the Monkees, I turned down the Monkees. How could I do the Monkees?
But all of a sudden, 10 times more people show up and just
No, I knew. See, you don't understand.
Like,
just remember, I'm the one who did that ad that brought in that $1 million. When we got in money for 100,000 tickets, I was shocked we took it over $1 million, and that was on my wedding anniversary to my late wife. That's why I ran it May 31st. Because I had no money left to promote, and Michael had no money left to build, so unless I got that money in, it wouldn't have happened.
I made here about 4 years
ago.
Why
would I want a chair?
We ain't getting any younger, Artie. I'm 64.
I'm 72.
You don't look it. You look better than me. My goodness.
Hey, life begins in the 70s.
There you go.
I actually wrote 37 songs.
With the Flower Girl, that song changed the way everybody felt.
Well, I did love the
Tuned into
Flower
that
Girl.
radio
I
station
loved all the Flower Girls.
and changed the way people thought and their whole
Yeah, how you doing, Bobby?
Finally get to Glenn.
Yeah, good to
After all
see
these
you.
years, same
I
here.
know. We've been talking for years on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I worked with you before Woodstock.
I know.
Yeah, way back.
I remember.
Yeah.
I looked at you and I said, I know this guy.
Yeah, actually, I made a little movie. I think Larry still sells them in there. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah?
That was
Oh,
very
cool.
good. Yes, I
Thank
liked
you.
it. Yeah,
He
it was
made
very-
that. It was awesome.
It was very good. Really.
Hey,
Yeah, I saw the
There's
movie.
your copy.
I did too. It's a beautiful.
Oh, that's
so
great.
easy.
Thank you so much.
I had to-
Yeah, I really liked this joke. I really
Yeah,
did.
it was very
Thank you,
nice.
Arnie.
I
That
thought it was
really means
cool.
a lot to me.
Well, you know what? And then I think about Somalia and Darfur and all the killing and murdering in the world, and the fact that there's segregation in the United States, and there's a lot I'm fighting for. My internet show is amazing, with 19 million hits.
Oh, really?
I have 200,000 people in 1 hour every Tuesday night on the internet. It's called Artie Kornfeld, Spirit of the Woodstock Nation. And it's at artistfirst.com. It's okay. It's a good thing I had that idea that night with Michael and Linda. Or nobody would own anything. And I never really did want to own anything. I just wanted the war to stop and us to be happy. Anyway, God bless you all. Yeah, I'll be back. If I wasn't falling over, I'd be sitting here, but I am falling over.
Artie, you come back anytime. You always welcome.
You know what? I never left.
Yes, yes.
It was nice that Artie had made his way over to Larry's to spend a little time with a few who had also been touched by the Woodstock spirit. And damn nice to see that he's still feeling it.